For Wakaman is Darfell, aka a book review about Naval. You feel me? This book is The Almanack of Naval Ravikant. I hope I pronounced his name right. I probably butchered it. My apologies. I'm gonna give you my review about the book. And if you don't like reading books, or you might actually have read this book and you want to review, read the book first. That's the most important part. But I'm gonna give you a little game of the book because I love game. I love getting knowledge, and I love to share the knowledge that I gained and learned. Because if I can explain it, it means I understand it, and if I understand it, that means I comprehend it. That's the same thing. It don't matter. Either way, this book is split about in a couple of sections. If you don't know who Naval is, he's like an angel investor. He made great choices. He invested in Twitter and other companies that did very well. So he has this kind of right shot calling ability to invest in great things. And he also had his own companies and shit like that, I believe. I'm not too familiar with him, beside the fact that a lot of the people that I like him a lot. No, and so I just watched a little podcast and I'm like, yo, this guy thinks different about the book. It's not written by him, but it is pretty much every podcast and tweet and everything he's appeared on and talked about constructed in this book. So it's his words, but it's not him writing his words. It's like somebody taking his words and putting it in a book, literally. So it's there's a couple of parts about the book. First is wealth, then is happiness, and certain parts are constructed in different ways. For me, the wealth part was the best part because it resonated a lot with me. I've heard the concept before, but he basically talks about uh, productizing yourself, and he talks about you having this skill that nobody else can obtain, that is hard to replicate, and you monetizing the skill to gain money. So you don't uh, put your time in to gain money, but you make money without you putting your time in. Literally, you have a value that is greater than time, and you can make money through that. And there's different ways to do that. You can code, so you made a great product that people will buy continuously, or one-time purchase, or have like a subscription. You can make media, films, songs, movies, videos like this, that once it's uploaded, it will gain traction while you're not doing anything, so you can make money. And there's also another ways, but this resonated with me the most because I like creating videos, and I always thought this was the truth. This just is another confirmation, like, yo, this is the truth. I don't want to learn the code. I just don't want to do that. I don't give a fuck. I truthfully don't care. I don't care about AI to a certain extent. It's interesting, but I don't want to learn to make AI automations and make money through that. I do not care. But he's saying, like, make something that is working while you are not working, so you can make money. Literally. So I just really like that. And again, he's like really about not using your time for bullshit. He's really efficient with his time in the sense of he don't like to spend time doing some coffee day shit, because he's like, that's a waste of my time. I ain't got time for a coffee date. It can be a text message probably. So he's really strict on his time in the sense of he's not wasting it for nothing. He still got a clustered calendar. His calendar is completely blank, and he works through that. That's not the way that I work, but hey, if it works, it works. You feel me? And about the wealth part, again, that's just the shit that I truthfully liked. He also talked about the relationships with people that you need to have. Like, you need to have a compound interest mind, because everything in life is compound interested. So as well as the relationships you build with people, in time they become greater. So you gotta focus on building relationships with people who also have a mindset of having a compound interest, time management. Not people that want quick gains, because that will mean they will want quick gains from you. Rather have somebody, or somebody's that are thinking for the long term, so you can think in the long term with them as well. So that's a great piece of advice when it comes to dealing with business or with people. Um, then the second part, that's again, it was really simple, but that's the part that I really appreciated from the health part, and that stuck with me. Right, it's all about what stuck with me the first read. That stuck with me. Then about the happiness, I really like the fact that he's like, yo, happiness is a choice, and it truthfully is. Every emotional state is a choice to some degree, because if you let the external affect your internal, that means that people have the power to control your emotions. But once you stop allowing the external to actually change your internal, you can take control and you can have any emotion that you want. So happiness is an emotional state that you can achieve. You can be appreciative of the life that you're living. You can be appreciative of the fact that you can see this video and can drop a like. And you can also be like appreciative of, yo, I'm alive, I'm healthy, everything is working, because there's somebody who's not in that situation. Somebody might not have a home, and I'm not saying like, oh, you gotta think about the homeless and the people with disabilities and shit. I'm just saying like shit could be worse. Like you got the most basic survival shit in order, hopefully, if you see this video. So that means that you can think about shit that don't really matter necessarily. It don't really matter. A lot of this shit don't really matter. But shit, happiness is the shit that you want to chase. You think that achieving the shit that you want will give you happiness. Well, you can just decide to be happy right now and just skip all the bullshit. Real talk, you can skip all the bullshit and be happy right now. But nah, you want this, that, and the third. But hey, that's just how it's gonna be. So again, I really like the fact that he's like, happiness is a choice. It's really easy. Um, and also the fact that he says like, yo, every desire is just choosing to be unhappy, because you desiring something is wanting, not wanting the physical thing, is wanting the emotional thing that the physical thing will give you. That's a desire. If I have this, I will feel this emotion. It's not even about the thing, but you can decide to just feel the emotion right now and live in that energy. Live in the energy that the emotion, that the physical object would give you once you've obtained it. And by doing that and by taking action, you will actually get the physical thing that you want. Literally. That's how I got all the results that I wanted. How I ran a 13K kilometer run, because I decided that I will run it. It wasn't even, I'm going, I really want to do this. Nah, I've done it. I just gotta do the task right now. And that's all to it. If you're mentally to a state where all you gotta do is take action, you will get there. Really easy, and it's gonna seem seamless for others. But you've done the internal work, so the external work is gonna be easier. My mouth is dry as hell. I ain't got no drink. Bear with me. The video's not gonna be too long, because again, I believe the first part is about the wealth is what impacted me and I like the most about this book. He also talked about saving yourself, and just to be you, truthfully. Yeah, I feel like Naval has written a lot of like books about not manifestation. I forgot the proper terminology, but just reality creating and shit in that manner. I truthfully forgot the name. The name is not important. The message is still that you gotta recreate yourself, and you can't be still, can't be the same person always. You're always changing. If you aren't growing, you're dying. He also said that as well. And it's so true. If you aren't growing, if you aren't evolving, if you aren't becoming better, you're becoming worse. You're slowly dying. So I want you to just instill that in your mind, to always keep improving and seek to become better. I literally got improvement, self improvement, or the art of improving, Kaizen, tattooed on my body, because I'm always improving. I'm never staying the same, and that's how you also gotta embody your life and just see your own vision. And he also talked about meditating, how that it really helped him gain a certain sense of peace, and how he is more in control of his emotions, and just this it just makes him a better person in general. Again, I can't really explain a whole lot. I recommend you to read the book by yourself, because the way that he thinks is really interesting and makes you think about the way that you've been thinking. And I don't want to say like, oh, my book summary is like the best thing. It's not even a summary. It's just like the things that I picked up on the book. But I don't want to do this book thing and just give the game, because it won't affect you the same as if you've read it yourself. I'm tired. My bad. It won't affect you the same as if you've read it yourself. Like if you read a movie summary, like watch a video about a movie summary for 10 minutes. It's not gonna impact you the same way as if you would have watched the movie for 2 hours long. And that's the same with a book. You gotta put the time in yourself rather than just watching a video about the book. Cause the shit that I felt right now, I might feel different about in 5 years. Excuse me. Now my mind is really fucked up. But either way, the point is, it's a great book. I recommend you to read it just for thinking differently, to truly think differently. And it was one of the last things that I really liked about the book. I don't think you can see it properly. Yes, this one. Inspiration is perishable. Act on it immediately. And that's what I've been doing with this video. I thought about it, so I did it immediately. Literally. That's a lot of the time. A lot of the times, the ideas that are popping up in your head are not even yours. They're just ideas that are great. And you can choose to act upon the greatness or just wait. And when you should wait, you will forget it or it will go away. And then somebody else took the idea that you had and they made it work. You're like, damn, I had that idea as well. Yes, nigga, but you didn't do anything with it, so it's waste. That's how I interpreted it with the things that I know beside that. But again, I recommend you to read this book. It's really great. The same guy that made this book, Eric Jorgensen, I apologize for not mentioning your name earlier. He's making a book about Elon Musk as well. I'm gonna read that one as well once it's out. I mean, shit, Elon got like 80 billion. He definitely got some game, man. We love game over here. If you love game of life over here, I can talk. I'm tired. You can clearly tell. But if you love game as well, knowledge, leveling up, becoming better, make sure to subscribe to the channel, follow and shit like that because I'm learning, and as I'm learning, I'm teaching you guys the way. I'm reading a lot of books. While I'm reading, I'm teaching you guys the way of what I've learned. And I truthfully believe you can do anything you set your mind to. And once I master, not even master because I'm always a student, but I will teach you guys the way how to do that as well. So you can get anything that you set your mind to, any desired reality, outcome, person. I don't know what you want. I'm going to make sure you can get it because I'm going to make sure I can get anything that I want. And not even can get, I get everything I want because I already got it like that. Either way, I highly recommend you to read this book. It's a great book. It's a great book. It's a great book. I'm making a thumbnail. Either way, it's still a great book. I highly recommend you to read it. It changed my mind and it amplified certain thoughts that I had. Sometimes you need that as well. So if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, comment, subscribe. If not, I appreciate that as well. Shit, if you're still here, comment. Chimchar. I want to see one Chimchar comment. If you do that, I appreciate you. If not, I appreciate you, man. It's all good. It's all love. It's all high energy. It's all greatness. Shit, you decide, man. I'm the truth. Who do you want to be? Shit.